EKPC employees complete one of the safest years ever. The board approves a strategic plan. Power delivery replaces infrastructure. An all-time record is set through economic development. And Kentucky's Touchstone Energy cooperatives continue to be national leaders. I'm Shay Phillips, and together we'll take a look at all of this in the current edition of Power Pulse. In 2018, EKPC achieved one of its best safety records ever, a testament to the successful ongoing safety journey. For the first time ever, the co-op had 0 lost time incidents at every location. That means there were no workdays lost. It was the lowest DART rate ever. It was the second lowest OSHA recordable rate. Plus, EKPC's safety program has had a positive impact on cooperatives across the nation.
Our safety journey has come a long ways over the last 10 years since I've been here. It's kind of amazing to see it, just to watch what's transpired, and I think our employees really need to all be patted on the back for what they've done, because they're the ones who have made this happen. And it's really rewarding, as I said earlier, just to see the change in employees as they've really bought into the program and believe that, not about the numbers, which are really, really good, but the fact that they believe in themselves and they believe in the safety of their fellow employees. And I think we're taking safety home for all of our families, and that really adds a bunch to the program.
In December, the EKPC Board of Directors approved an updated strategic plan that will guide the work of employees for years to come.
In July, the board and East Kentucky staff met for 2 days to discuss a litany of things. We had experts come in to talk about legislative updates, regulatory updates, new technologies. We talked about batteries, renewables. We actually talked about the strength of our current generating fleet and where we may be looking in the future. In December, the board approved the strategic plan titled A Roadmap to the Future.
What changes will employees see?
Employees will see changes to 4 of the 8 strategic objectives, as well as changes to the mission statement and the value statement. For example, on our cyber and physical security objective, we enhanced the critical vulnerability testing. To our mission statement, we added a sustainability goal, as many companies have, adding sustainable energy to the mission statement.
Why add sustainable energy to our mission?
Sustainable energy is actually more than just the environment. Oftentimes you'll hear the 3 Ps: people, planet, and profits. That ties in very well with our strategic objectives. Our people objective has health, safety, and well-being of our employees. Our G&T assets has environmental stewardship, making sure that our natural resources are protected. And our financial integrity objective has a responsibility for us to make sure that we are managing our financial statements in an ethical manner for our members.
Are there other changes to the strategic plan?
Yes. People will see changes to our core value statement with the addition of environmental stewardship, as well as cost reduction opportunities in the strategic plan.
How does the plan address the goal to reduce costs?
In the financial integrity objective, we're looking for economies of scale, and cost savings can be accomplished through consolidations, partnerships, or acquisitions.
Since the board first adopted the plan in 2010, how has it evolved?
The board continues to be very actively involved in developing, managing, and reviewing the strategic plan, and it's become kind of the heart of what we do here at East Kentucky to make sure that we are preparing for the future.
What would you consider one of the biggest challenges ahead when it comes to implementing the plan?
As Tony always says, we're starving for predictability. As a matter of fact, he started the strategic planning retreat with a crystal ball prop, which was very indicative of our industry because rules, regulations, Everything is in a state of change almost by the minute. Technologies are changing, the market is changing. So it's very difficult to be on top of that, and we want to make sure that we have a plan in place to where we can get to where we want to be.
When can employees read the 2019 plan?
The plan is available now on EKPC Central, and employees will be receiving a hard copy of the strategic plan soon.
Delivering power reliably to owner members and the 1.1 million people they serve has always been at the heart of EKPC's mission, and last year was the second best ever for system reliability. One of the key ways reliability is measured in the industry is through something called SAIDI. It measures how long the average member served on the system is without power throughout the year. EKPC's target goal for SAIDI in 2018 was 24 minutes for the average outage duration. By the end of the year, the SAIDI system average was 21.87 minutes, which beat the target goal and was close to the all-time system reliability record. The second key measure used is CAIDI. It's the average time required to restore service when there's an outage. EKPC's target CAIDI goal was 57.9 minutes. In 2018, the system average for EKPC was 53.04 minutes, which far surpassed the target goal for the system. To ensure that EKPC continues providing reliable service, power delivery employees have been working hard to replace or upgrade aging infrastructure. Last year alone, EKPC invested almost $40 million in new transmission infrastructure. Projects included the addition of 11.5 miles of transmission lines, along with multiple substation and line rebuilds and upgrades. One of the biggest projects over the past 3 years has been an ambitious one, to replace the telecommunications system backbone. This is the system that brings data from radio towers, plants, and transmission system to the Energy Control Center in Winchester. In 2018, Power Delivery finished the replacement of the northern ring of the telecom backbone, the last of 3 phases of the multi-year project. With the completion of the telecom project, EKPC has much greater visibility into the operation of the system. The new system has twice the capacity of the previous telecom equipment. Some of the changes to the transmission system were dramatic. Last year, EKPC replaced the transmission line conductors spanning the Ohio River from Kentucky to Ohio. The project involved upgrading the transmission line spanning the river. Workers replaced all the spacers along the line. They hooked into the old line and pulled the new line nearly 3,000 feet across the river. As strong as the numbers were in 2018, much work lies ahead over the next 10 years. It's all part of the goal to make lives better for people at the end of the lines. Kentucky's ideal location, skilled workforce, and low business costs, including some of the nation's lowest electric rates, make it ideal for manufacturers to produce and ship products worldwide. The Economic Development Team for Kentucky's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives has capitalized on this for the last 4 years in a row by bringing new jobs and investments to the state. In the 87 counties served, businesses announced $2.5 billion in projects and 3,000 jobs. About half of all state projects were areas served by Kentucky's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. The 3 largest projects, Nucor Steel, Maker's Mark, and Jim Beam, are served by co-ops. Over 4 years, ending December 31, 2018, our corporate partners have announced more than $4.8 billion in investments and nearly 10,000 jobs in areas served by the owner members. The biggest announcement of 2018 took place in the fall, when Nucor, the largest load on EKPC's system, said it was going to nearly double the capacity of their steel plant in Gallatin County. The $650 million expansion will add a new arc furnace and 70 jobs, and a new galvanizing line will add another 75 jobs to the plant that is served by Owen Electric. The icing on the 2018 cake came when Kentucky's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives received national attention by winning the Organization Excellence Award from the National Rural Economic Developers Association.
This award recognizes our 16 owner-member cooperatives for using cutting-edge technology and data, such as online videos and aerial drone flights, and mobile apps that are globally marketing and promoting our service territories and members and industrial parks all across the state, and are helping to attract new business and industry into areas all across Kentucky. It's especially gratifying to receive this award as the members and leadership of NREDA understand the unique challenges of retaining, expanding, and attracting new jobs and investment into rural communities. Over the next few years, you're going to see a dramatic and positive effect of projects that have recently been announced in our service territories for our members in the state of Kentucky.
For more than 20 years, Touchstone Energy has served as the unifying brand for co-ops across the nation. As founding members, EKPC and its owner-member cooperatives are viewed as national leaders. That continues with the election of Owen Electric's Mark Stallings to the Touchstone Energy Board of Directors. That's it for this edition of Power Pulse. We leave you with highlights from the 2019 Safety Week. Until next time, remember, safety is the right thing to do.